there, it's Ron Howard, your old pal from Extreme Sequences. And this is the last tutorial of the year, maybe. Maybe I'll put something else in. But right now, I think this was going to help you a lot. Now, I didn't call this company Squeamish Sequences, Simple Sequences, or Whole House Sequences. You can do that with other vendors if you like, but not here. No, 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 no. Today, we're going to tell you how to make this mapping process a little bit easier on a couple of these new sequences. Yeah, I got out of control with shaders and X particle effects and video and all this stuff. And yeah, it's really demanding on some of the computers out there because some of you are still running 4 gigs of memory on an Acceleron computer from 2001 and asking, why doesn't it work on my computer? Excel still works. No, come on, replace that dog. Anyway, that's not really fair, right? We can't expect people to go out and spend thousands of dollars to have your computer process as fast as mine. I don't think that's fair. And on the other hand, I don't really want to go to blasé, boring sequences just so they render faster. So let me help you help your situation. And there's a couple of choices, but I think the one that will work best for you. If you must point your show directory at mine because you want to see my pretty lights on my pretty house and get an idea of what you should be mapping, I get it. Or because you want to copy and paste, totally get it. But there are 3 models in the 2020 layout, and not all of 2020, the later 2020 layout, where I switched from a P10 panel matrix to a P5, and that's 56 panels. That's quite a jump. And I know a lot of people have P5s, but I also know a lot of people have P10s, and a lot of people have pixel matrices. I also have these lovely little things here called Preem Cubes, and these are really dense at 2,500 pixels each and 900 for the smaller. So here's what I'm going to recommend as a best practice to make your mapping life a joy. And it's already built into xLights. I've done a video on this. You might not have paid attention. I get it. But here's all you do. Turn off all your timings. Select all of the effects on the Megatree if you're worried about them bogging down your system. You select them, you right click, and you disable render. And then you go down to the big culprit, this P5. You just kind of select everything here, right click, disable render. And then I would also do the same on the cubes. If you don't have cubes, turn them off. If you have to be in my world, disable the rendering on these. This sequence, I can tell you, takes a little over 24 minutes on my computer with everything selected. And I have a hella fast computer. So when I'm working on a sequence and I don't really care to see this playback and I have to, it's time to hit render to see the changes, I don't want to watch this bar go across the bottom here. Drives me nuts. Okay, so what I'll do now, I guess I could just, it took 168 seconds when I rendered this before. But we'll render it again, and I'll put it on pause, and I'll come back, and I'll show you if this number has changed. So here we go. Rendering all layers, thinking. All right, and we're back. And you can see here, this render took 118 seconds. That's because the initial render of 168 seconds, I believe it was, 168.612, was because render cache had not been built. Now with render cache enabled, it cut it down to 118 seconds by us simply disabling the render on the premium cubes, on the matrix, and Megatree. And Megatree we probably could have left on. It's not as dense as the other 2 items. But this is a great way. Now, what I wish xLights would do is somehow change the color of what you've disabled the rendering on, because how the hell are we supposed to know what we disabled? It all looks the same to me. Does it? Yeah, I don't see a difference. So when you get the rest of your changes done with your other models, at that point, you can go ahead and bring in the cubes, the mega tree, the matrix. Do the matrix last, but get all your changes. Be productive with your mapping, okay? Be productive. This is the best way I would do this if you have a slower computer and you're concerned about long render times. Do not let this be the handcuffs that keeps you from being quick with your mapping. All right, I'm going to go into one other thing here that I think is relevant, and it has nothing to do with sequencing and everything to do with downloading sequences. And I get this all the time. Sometimes people's emails prevent them from getting the download links, or there's a glitch in the link, whatever it is. And I get messages and emails all the time asking, can you resend the sequence? It's not downloading. And my answer is no, I can't. I paid some very important people in Europe a lot of money to make my system automated, and I'm not going to email you a sequence. No. And all you have to do when you're logged in, look, Ron Howard, I'm logged into my account. All you have to do is click on forums. And when you click on forums, you scroll down, look, there's the vault, live interviews that you have access to, and then you scroll down here and you see your sequences. And one of the sequences that I purchased with an X token, because, hey, I own the company, I can do what I want, right? You click on the sequence, and you're like, okay, cool, what do you want me to do here? Well, click on this hi there. I know, this is just the way the system's set up. This is how it was made possible to work with these X tokens and such. You click on hi there, and there's your download. So let's back up. Let's go back to home. Your sequences, when you purchase them, go into a library, and that's called forums. And you scroll down the forums, and you click on the sequence. Here's Imperial March. Oh, cool, got the sequence. Now you click on hi there, and there is your download. Let's do it again. Let's say we click on Home Alone Carol. Hi there. And you see this. Home Alone Carol groups order. Home Alone Carol matrix. Home Alone Carol zip. This is when we were having some issues a while back where the matrix was, we needed to separate it for people that had smaller matrices to see if that would work, and it just looks kind of muddy. So not such a great thing after all. But if you see a version that's newer, this is probably the one you want. It probably has something where it's a misspelled word has been corrected, maybe an effect was tweaked or something that was wrong was fixed. I'd always go with the latest. There's no reason to go with this. This one just shows you the ordered groups, but I've already have a PDF document out there for that. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you to make it easier. Again, this video is about making mapping fun and easy, mostly easy, but I find it very fun anyway. And the second part of this is stop relying on emails to get to your sequences after you purchase them. Go to forums, click on the sequence, click on hi there, and download it. That's it. I gotta go. Have great shows out there. I'm loving the video content. Love you dudes and dudettes. You lighters are the best. See ya.